That's amazing. And you just brought up Phantom. The Phantom, and now we're going to get to the Cult in a minute because the Cult is amazing. But could you talk about, because it's a cartoon-like, comic book-like movie. I'm a big, big fan of this movie. But you're almost not the comic relief, but you come in and you're broadly comic. Your character Beef is really, I consider, broadly comic for that movie. It's interesting. Could you talk about that? Did he tell you to do that way, or you decided to play it that way?
When we first started talking about it, Phantom, originally I was supposed to play Swan because Paul Williams was going to play the Phantom.
Oh, okay.
Paul was a hugely popular and important songwriter at that time. He wrote hits for the Carpenters and all sorts of other people. You know, We've Only Just Begun and stuff like that. So for him to essentially give the music to the film, what he did was a huge gift. And I think Brian and Ed Pressman, the producer, were willing to give him anything he wanted in return, basically. And he said he'd wanted to play the Phantom, and then at a certain point he changed his mind. Said he wanted to play Swan, so everything had to get swapped around. But originally, Peter Boyle was going to play Beef.
Wow.
And the band, things changed. The band, the Juicy Fruits, the Beach Bums, the Undeads, I was told originally that was going to be Sha Na Na, and those guys were friends of mine from Columbia, you know. And you know what they do, hey, Sha Na Na, greased and ready to kick ass, straight from the streets of New York.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what was going on.
Wow.
And I was here in New York, and Brian had gone out to L.A. to do the casting and the pre-production prep. So I got out there and met with Brian and Paul Williams and did some stuff. And they were saying, yeah, well, that's fine, that's good. But could you try it a little more, I said, try it a little more sort of exotic. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They finally said, well, can you try it a little bit more like Little Richard? I really had no idea what they were talking about. So just for a laugh.
They didn't want to say gay, they were just going
to... They wouldn't say it.
Yeah,
finally, for a laugh, I said, what do you mean, like more like this? That's it! Oh, they loved it. I thought they were kidding, you know? And it was just shtick to me. Wow. But that is exactly what they wanted. I'm here to tell you that's all the development that went into the character. And that whoever Beef is, whatever that character is, just happened to be lurking inside me there somewhere from jump. It was just, Beef was in there somewhere.